For a stretch of time, just add dinosaurs was the go-to move for desperate entertainment makers. The era created a curious layer in the pop cultural fossil record, one littered with mediocre ideas produced simply because they had a T-Rex or two. Here are 11 regrettable works of dino-themed entertainment. Yes, there really was a buddy cop movie starring Whoopi Goldberg and a talking dinosaur, even if Whoopi would rather forget about it. So would the studio New Line, which dumped Theodore Rex on home video after this compromised sci-fi vision turned out to be crude, moronic, and butt ugly.
I'm getting a wee bit of breeze in my lowlands, lassie. Work with me, will ya?
There was some promise to a Jim Henson Company sitcom about a family of dinosaurs that intended to satirize modern working-class life, but Dinosaurs' attempts at social messages were lost in a sea of hack premises, clumsy jokes, and shameless catchphrases. You don't gotta love that. Kids loved the Dinobots on Transformers, so you'd think a series about talking dinos from outer space would be a merchandising hit. Each Dinosaucer even rode around in its own toy-ready vehicle. Alas, this late 80s trend-chasing cartoon was just another lost to time.
You, puny mammal! Tell us how to get to Houston!
The larger-than-life practical effects made Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend something of a marvel, until you got too close. With fixed, stoned eyes and crumply garbage bag skin, the titular young Brontosaurus was meant to be adorable, but it just looked silly. Plus, the oddly redundant title did not help. When Maston Thrust, a wealthy American businessman, discovers a lost valley under the polar ice caps, he can't wait to get there to hunt a Tyrannosaurus for sport. Long, sleepy confrontations ensue, and the Last Dinosaur disappoints, even as its closing suggests that Thrust was the real Last Dinosaur all along.
Did you kill it?
Don't know!
The bloody, borderline nonsensical thriller Carnosaur hit theaters a month before Jurassic Park, so it never really stood a chance. Even though it starred Diane Ladd, the mother of Jurassic Park's Laura Dern, the movie's forgettable effects couldn't live up to the excitement of Spielberg's prehistoric blockbuster.
That's really fabulous. Like a great theme park.
Atari's Primal Rage, another mid-90s Mortal Kombat wannabe, had all the makings of a campy classic thanks to its dino deathmatch setup. But the gameplay was notoriously stiff, and all the coolest moves, like fire spitting and bites to the jugular, were nearly impossible to pull off. Tammy and the T-Rex is the story of a comatose teen who seeks revenge on his bullies after having his brain transplanted into a robotic T-Rex. Seriously. Though its young leads, Paul Walker and Denise Richards, moved on to bigger and better things, the movie has become a largely forgotten relic.
Michael, what have they done to you?
In the 80s, Was Not Was gained respect for their mixture of disco funk and new wave rock. Unfortunately, they're best known for the goofy but misunderstood hit Walk the Dinosaur. Its cheesy music video inspired a momentary dance fad, which overwhelmed its deeper message about nuclear Armageddon. A corny knockoff of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Adventures in Dinosaur City lacked logic and quality, with some shoddy animatronics and puppetry work. Plus, the film embraced every desperate corporate notion of 90s cool, with wacky sidekicks, weird sexual innuendo, and inane catchphrases.
Looking for action, big boy?
The goofy animated We're Back starts at a low point and only gets less grounded from there. When a T-Rex eats some strange space cereal, he becomes super smart and gains the voice of John Goodman. After that, the story involves a musical number in the middle of a parade, a clown voiced by Martin Short, and not a lick of sense.
You can blow your cool just like a volcano.
This has been the AV Club's inventory of 11 regrettable works of dino-themed entertainment. Have we failed to dig up any other notable fossils from the era of dinosaur mania? Head to the comments to let us know.
Turn back the clock. Turn back the clock. Roll back the rock to the dawn of time and sing this song with me.
Thanks for watching with the AV Club. For interviews, lists, and more, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.